Number 1. Elgin History Museum. Elgin Academy, founded in 1839, is the oldest coeducational, non-sectarian college preparatory school west of the Allegheny Mountains. An original building for this institution is the Greek Revival-style Old Main, 1856, which was sold to the city to be restored in the 1870s. This building now holds the excellent Elgin History Museum, charting the story of the city from a few perspectives. From River to Rails looks at Elgin's earliest days through the 1890s and the arrival of the railroads, while Made in Elgin explores the many different products manufactured in the city in its industrial prime. Number 2. Lord's Park. In the 1890s, the wealthy Lord family purchased this 108-acre tract of land and gifted it to the city of Elgin to be used as a public park. Lord's Park is as genteel as they come, with beautiful stands of mature oak and hickory on undulating terrain. There are 2 picnic shelters here, along with a zoo, more later, 2 playgrounds and facilities for tennis, Little League baseball and basketball. You'll also see some fabulous monuments, like the gorgeous 2-story park pavilion, raised in 1898, and the purpose-built neoclassical museum building, which we'll talk about later. Number 3. Lord's Park Zoo. On the south side, Lord's Park has had a zoo since the 1890s, and this is a beloved summer attraction in Elgin, attracting tens of thousands of visitors each year. The zoo, in gorgeous grounds, has traditionally focused on species native to Illinois, but has kept a lion in the past. Nowadays you can see bison, white-tailed deer and elk in the pasture, and this is bordered by a pond with wild geese and ducks. Number 4. Fox River Trail. Elgin is one of a string of communities on a 40-mile multi-use trail that tracks the Fox River from Algonquin in the north to Aurora in the south. Large sections of the route follow the former rights-of-way of freight and interurban railroads laid down in the 1890s. This makes for an easy gradient and little interference from road traffic, and on the way are fishing spots, boat launches, picnic areas, and endless options for food and drink. Number 5. Elgin Public Museum. In Lord's Park, this museum was established in 1920 and is housed in a fine neoclassical building completed in 1907. The Elgin Public Museum is dedicated to natural history and anthropology, and is the only attraction of its kind in the Fox Valley area. Inside, exhibits cover the La Salle expeditions of the 17th century, as well as Ice Age mammals, Native American ways of life, Amazon Creek fossils, rocks and minerals, and the natural habitats of the Fox River. Number 6. Gail Borden Public Library. Elgin has a public library that would be the envy of most cities. This is named after the inventor of condensed milk, Gail Borden, 1801 to 1871, who set up a factory here in 1866. The original Gail Borden Library was in the historic Schofield Mansion until 2003, when this spectacular new complex opened in picturesque grounds on the east bank of the Fox River. For Elgin residents, this is a wonderful public resource, with a cafe, the day's newspapers, computers, free Wi-Fi, and of course a giant collection of books, DVDs, audiobooks, video games and puzzles. Number 7. Elgin Fire Barn No. 5. Museum. Elgin's 5th engine fire barn is in the classical revival style, designed by local architect Smith Hogue, who intended the building to resemble a storefront. The building is now a repository for Elgin Fire Department's most prized artifacts. Along with uniforms, badges, helmets and photographs are vehicles like a Silsby horse-drawn steamer engine from 1869 and an American LaFrance fire engine dating to 1929. The former was used to fight the Great Chicago Fire of 1871. Number 8. Elgin Historic District. This sizable historic core, one of 5 in Elgin, has 697 buildings, 429 contributing, and has been on the National Register of Historic Places since 1983. Exploring the historic district, you'll come across a large spectrum of architectural styles, as the area was developed across the last decades of the 19th century and up to around 1930. The oldest structures, like the Gifford Davidson House, 1850, are in a vernacular cobblestone style, predating the Victorian architecture that came later in the 19th century. Number 9. Festival Park. The Fox River Trail runs through Festival Park, while for families there's a superb playground and an ever-popular splash pad that stays open from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. in the summer months. It's hard to miss the silhouette of the Grand Victoria Casino just downriver. The casino schedules a season of concerts in summer, while Elgin also organizes events like the Summer Movies in the Park series, as well as get-togethers as diverse as Ribfest in June and the Festival of Lights during the holiday season. Number 10. The Hemmens Cultural Center. Founded in 1950, the Elgin Symphony Orchestra is held as one of the foremost regional orchestras in the United States. The list of famous musicians and conductors who have performed with the orchestra is formidable and includes Yo-Yo Ma, Benny Goodman, Rachel Barton Pine, Pepe Romero, Rosen Milanov, Jennifer Coe, and Nicola Benedetti. The orchestra's seat is the 1,200-seat Hemmens Auditorium, right on the east bank of the Fox River. A typical season brings some 40 performances in a diverse program that features classics, educational concerts, pops, and holiday shows. Hope you like this video. For more videos, please subscribe to our channel.